Kane for Bayern is in there at 41 to score first, but it looks a cracker and we cannot split them.
And intriguingly, the three behind Kane, Gnabry, Muller and Elise. That is going to be some game this evening. Keep you updated with the goals as they go in on TalkSport. Nicola, thank you very much. That was a look at the latest odds with Ladbrokes 18+. BeGambleAware.org.
Odds update on TalkSport with Ladbrokes. Supercharge your odds with our Odds Boost button. Selected markets applies to first £50 of stake. Terms apply. 18+. GambleAware.org.
So on TalkSport, it's Leipzig against Liverpool. This game brought to you in partnership with TNT Sports, the home of European football.
Kick off on TalkSport with Ladbrokes. Get money back as a free bet up to £10 if one leg of your Football 5+ acca lets you down. Pre-match straight line accas only. Odds are 3-1 or greater. 18+. GambleAware.org.
Punishing Putin is the gripping new book from veteran journalist Stephanie Baker. It's the untold story of the global economic battle to attack Putin's war machine. From seizing super yachts to manipulating global oil prices. From blocking military tech sales to targeting Russian oligarchs. This is high-stakes financial warfare like you've never seen before. Punishing Putin. Inside the global war to bring down a dictator. Out now in hardback, ebook and audiobook.
Trade account today and snag 20% off all orders for quality UK manufactured kitchens dispatched in 48 hours and a 25-year quality guarantee on all cabinets. Be sure to check out kitchenkit.co.uk and register today.
Yo, UK! At BetMGM, we give our players sports betting entertainment like nobody's business. Football, horse racing, darts, boxing, tennis, golf, NFL, NBA, you name it, we got it. Offers, you know it. Bet £10 and get £40 in free bets. BetMGM, it's showtime.
New customers only. Exclusions apply. 18 plus. Please gamble responsibly.
Got to be Aldi this Halloween. We're which cheapest supermarket 11 months running.
You can't match this.
And for the last 3 years. So be afraid. Be very afraid to shop anywhere else but Aldi. Which cheapest supermarket 2023. Visit aldi.co.uk/awards for more.
When you're setting up a new nest, starting your own flock, or they just keep on growing, get the flexibility you need with VeryPay. Pay now, later, or pay over 3 months and pay no interest. Very, the online store for fashion, home and more. Search VeryPay. Ways to pay that work your way. VeryPay credit provided subject to status by Shop Direct Finance Company Limited, 18 plus, representative 44.9% APR variable.
They say life's about the little wins. Nah, at 32 Red, we say you deserve big ones. So we give you incredible jackpot slots like Poseidon Ancient Fortunes, Cash and Riches Wow Pot, and Mega Moolah Megaways with huge cash prizes. Join and get a welcome bonus up to £150. Play incredible at 32 Red. 18 plus, begambleaware.org. New accounts only. Minimum £10 deposit. Up to 50 times wagering. Max stakes apply. Visit 32red.com for full terms.
TalkSport Drive. Tomorrow afternoon from 4 on TalkSport with Motorpoint. There's no car like a Motorpoint car. Destination sports conversation fueled by unfiltered opinion with quality guests as standard and a couple of motor mouths.
It's just insane.
It's the daily radio road trip that takes you to the farthest corners of the nation's football fanscape.
They offer something. I'll give you that.
TalkSport Drive. Tomorrow afternoon from 4 on TalkSport with Motorpoint. There's no car like a Motorpoint car.
Champions League live on TalkSport with Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Rent from the best lineup in the UK. Enterprise has 450 branches with all the vehicles your business needs.
On 1089 and 1053 medium wave. On your mobile and on your smart speaker. Talk Sport.
Talk Sport with Bostik. If you're looking for a professional grade sealant that offers technologically advanced performance, choose Bostik Pro Sealants.
I'm Tom Clayton. Good evening. 6 years after the fact, Jose Mourinho still feels he could get a Premier League winners' medal. He says if Man City is sanctioned and Man United are elevated to champions for the 17-18 season, he reckons he's owed bonuses and the medal. Mourinho welcomes his former employees, Man United, to his current ones, Fenerbahce, in the Europa League tomorrow. It's live on Talk Sport 2. Elsewhere today, Spurs have been fined 20 grand for the scenes after the 4-1 win against West Ham. Jack Wilshere's been installed as first-team coach at Norwich, and Leeds have signed the former France international Joshua Guilavogui on a free transfer. There's more online at TalkSport.com.
Get bowled over with Following On, the fast-paced cricket podcast from TalkSport that'll hit you for 6. It's a pitch-perfect delivery of first-class cricket news.
And that's a beautiful straight drive.
Boasting an impressive strike rate of exclusive big-name guests.
Oh, you little ripper!
And fielding fierce fan reaction.
Oh, that might be out.
Don't get caught out. Subscribe now to the Following On podcast. Available on Acast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
It's looking surprisingly empty in the City half of the pitch here at the Etihad as they warm up. It's probably because they haven't got many subs. There's plenty of space for the players to move around, far less in the half occupied by Sparta Prague. City against Sparta Prague is on TalkSport 2 tonight. Leipzig, Liverpool on TalkSport. Time now to look at the latest football action with Ladbrokes.
The big preview on TalkSport with Ladbrokes. Supercharge your odds with our Odds Boost button. Selected markets applies to first £50 of stake. Terms apply. 18 plus.
Let's remind you of the team news, starting with our live commentary on TalkSport. Liverpool away to Leipzig. Here's Joe Shannon.
And there are 3 Liverpool changes tonight to the side that beat Chelsea in the Premier League over the weekend. Tsimikas, McAllister and Nunez replace Robertson, Jones and the injured Diogo Jota. Kelleher is in goal. Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Konate and Tsimikas at the back. Gravenberch, Szoboszlai and McAllister in midfield. Salah, Nunez and Gakpo up front. For Leipzig, unbeaten in the Bundesliga. One change from the weekend. Henrichs for Klosterman at the back. Gulaschi, formerly of Liverpool, is in goal. Hertrauder, Orban, Lukeba and Henrichs at the back. Haidara, Vermeeren and Nusa in midfield. Xavi Simons, Openda and Šeško up front.
Joe, thanks very much. That's on TalkSport Leipzig, Liverpool. On TalkSport 2 is City against Sparta Prague here at the Etihad. And a reminder of the teams with the commentator Jim Proudfoot.
And it's a mix and match team for City, but there are still 10 internationals who share 483 caps and a combined 355 Manchester City goals. Hardly a weak one. There are 5 changes in all. Ortega's back in goal. Lewis, Stones, Akanji and Ake, who hasn't featured since August because of a thigh injury. Bernardo Silva, Gundogan and Mateus Nunes. Savinho, Haaland and Foden. No Doku or Grealish on the bench. Both injured. Jack Grealish about 10 days away. Doku's problem unspecified but more substantial. Vindal in goal for Sparta. Vitik, Panak and Sorensen in the back 3. Preciado, Lachi, Karen and Rinesh. Vermancevic, Olatunji and Harrisley. Kick-off just under 30 minutes away, and it'll be live on TalkSport 2.
Jim, just reiterate that for us. We've heard Pep Guardiola talking about Kevin De Bruyne being out, and he's giving him more time, even though his training not ready to come back in at the age he is. And now more injury problems for Man City.
Jack Grealish and Jeremy Doku. So Jack Grealish, Pep has said 10 days away, he reckons. So that means that should be back potentially for the game at Bournemouth the weekend after next. Jeremy Doku's problem unspecified. It's not known how serious it is, but more than 10 days out. So it could well be that he's not back in a Manchester City shirt until after the November international break. And we talked about the squad depth and the lack of it here. Only 5 outfield players on the bench for Manchester City tonight, and that's not through choice. That's all he's got, except for the youngsters who played in the Under-19 Youth League game earlier today.
Extraordinary, Jim. Thank you very much. And Arsenal with injury problems, now City with injury problems as well. Maybe it bodes well for Liverpool. We shall see. That's all thanks to Ladbrokes. 18 plus, BeGambleAware.org.
The big preview on TalkSport with Ladbrokes. Supercharge your odds with our Odds Boost button. Selected markets applies to first £50 of stake. Terms apply. 18 plus, GambleAware.org.
It's still Atalanta 0, Celtic 0. They're in added time in that one live on TalkSport 2. 4 minutes of added time, still goalless in that. Let me flag up to you that at half-time on TalkSport we'll be heading to Istanbul to speak to our football correspondent, chief football correspondent Alex Cook, who's out there for Fenerbahce Manchester United, attending the Erik ten Hag press conference as well. So that's at half-time during the Liverpool game. Alvin Martin is on co-commentary for Leipzig against Liverpool. Let's discuss Arne Slot then, and how much he has or hasn't surprised us, because the results, you've got to say, are very good, barring that home defeat to Nottingham Forest. The results have been exceptional. In terms of the style of football, what has changed, Alvin?
I think what we've got to remember here, when analysing where they are at the moment, Liverpool, in the early, and it's still early days, Adrian, is that he took over a really good team. You know, let's pay some respect to Jurgen Klopp. When he came into Liverpool, to when he left, 9 years, Adrian, he came in as a hero, he left as a hero. That takes some doing, number one. So I think, Arne Slot has come in to a club that is in really good shape. The real challenge for him is, can he now take it on? Can he take it on to maybe not even on the level, but certainly keep them at the same level and just slightly improve it? Because it's a good squad of players. It's in great shape, like I say. What he has done, I think he's looked at maybe some of the weaknesses that were there with Liverpool. And look, Adrian, if you asked me to name a team over the last sort of 5 or 6 years that I'd pay to watch, it'd be Liverpool. And I think that Man City were better than Liverpool. But if you're talking about pure enjoyment, entertainment, game for game, I was always on the edge of my seat with Liverpool. Having said that, if I was playing in a team, I'd rather be playing for Man City. We'd all love to be playing for Man City, because you know what you're going to get. They're more consistent, they win more. So that was the challenge for him. And his side are starting to show signs that they are similar in a lot of ways. I don't think they dominate the games and the possession as much as Man City do at the moment, but nobody scored more than 1 goal against Liverpool. They're keeping clean sheets. 6 clean sheets in 11 all competitions. So first and foremost, he's got that right. Adrian, I think what it is now, when we touched on it early on, is that when they lose the ball, they're switched on. When they're attacking, they know how many people to let go forward. But I think now, when you've got a really good team, you have maybe 3 compartments in your team. All right, so you've got your back 4, your midfield, and your front 3 most of the time. And I think the intelligence within the team, you want it every player to have it. I'm sure, when you've got a team with the quality of Liverpool and Manchester City that we're talking about, you've got intelligent players all over. But I'm talking about leading intelligence. Van Dijk is the obvious for Liverpool. When they're attacking, does Van Dijk communicate to Trent Alexander-Arnold, to Tsimikas on the east side, when to go? Can they go? Or does he hold them back at certain times? I think that's important. If he's doing that right and he's giving them the right information, and you've got people like McAllister maybe in front of him, who is then doing the same thing in his compartment, within 10 games, 15 games, these players in front who are getting this information, they do it naturally, Adrian. They don't need to be told because they're intelligent players, so they think, okay, I know in this situation I'm either going to go or I'm going to hold, because they're already anticipating that if they lose the ball, it could be danger. And I think that's the biggest compliment I can pay them up to now, is that when they do lose it, they don't look vulnerable. There were times when I've seen them lose the ball, and I thought myself, they're 2-0 up and they're still attacking, but they were always capable of conceding to. This Liverpool side, as I mentioned at the start, they don't concede that many goals, Adrian. If you're only conceding at least one or even none in a game, you've only got to score one or two to win a game. But that's the difference, the major difference. The big thing, and you said it early on when we were talking, the big thing for me is, can they do it against top quality sides, the sides that will come at and will get at them and will take more chances. Chelsea did have chances against them, but that's, I think, the biggest game that they've won so far. The next 8 games are some big hitters in there. Real Madrid, Manchester City, you've got Arsenal coming up on Sunday. After them games, if he's still conceding one or less in a game, Adrian, then I will say, right, now I think they're on the right path.
Okay, I used to watch games with a mate of mine years ago, and he was a Liverpool fan, and when he watched Liverpool, he just used to shout constantly, get forward. He'd had a few expletives here and there, but it was always, get forward. He would have loved Jurgen Klopp's reign, okay? And you could describe it, for being kind, you could describe Arne Slot's style as less chaotic, or is it just more boring?
No, I don't think it's boring. I think that we will see goals being scored. We'll see individuals. I think what he'll do will give the individuals the platform to get us out of our seats at the right times, but not at the expense of losing games. I think, and it's a real look. People have called Pep's. I mean, I can never understand it. I've heard people call Pep Guardiola's side boring, tippy-tappy and all that. I don't get that, Adrian. I think it can get a little bit boring when somebody's winning, whether it be at tennis, at snooker, at football, and dominating. They can become mundane because you know what the result's going to be. But look, if Liverpool can get to that, I'm sure every Liverpool fan who were jumping up and down when Klopp was in charge would settle for that rather than actually being on the edge of the seats and losing a lot more games.
And you've still got a front three that attack, so they're not quite red arrows, but they attack, and when they do go forward, they do look like scoring still.
Do you know what, Adrian? I think when you play against great teams, I'm talking about being in the opposition now. If you're facing Liverpool, who would you rather be facing? The current side who don't give you a chance of scoring many goals, or the Klopp side that come at you and extend you a lot more and frighten you at times, but when they lose the ball, you think, well, we can score as well. Well, the teams I would never like to play against are the ones that can score, and as you just mentioned, Gakpo, Núñez, Salah, all attack-minded players. They've got other people that can come in now, Diaz and other people. I'd rather play against a side that give me a chance of scoring against them. And I think that's the real test. That's where I think all the top teams need to be. The teams that when you go to them or they come to you, they're going to score goals, but they give you very little look at their goal.
Interesting. We'll see how they get on tonight. It is live on TalkSport. Leipzig against Liverpool. You're listening to the Champions League live on TalkSport with Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Whatever the mission, home or away, Enterprise helps over 120,000 people every day. The early games have finished and Celtic have got a draw, so it's 1-1, drawn 1, lost 1 for Celtic so far in the Champions League. Atalanta 0, Celtic 0 has to go down, not just as a good result for Celtic, but what a way to bounce back after the 7 goals they shipped away to Dortmund in the last game. And the other game is interesting because a winner could well have gone top of the Champions League, but it finished all square. Brest won, Bayer Leverkusen won. Florian Wirtz putting Bayer Leverkusen, the German champions, in front. But Brest, the surprise package from France, equalising 1 apiece. That's finished. And so still, Aston Villa, in inverted commas, are currently the best team in Europe. That might change over the next couple of hours or so. Live on TalkSport 2 tonight, it's City against Sparta Prague. Live on TalkSport, it's Leipzig against Liverpool.
Kick-off on TalkSport with Ladbrokes. Get money back as a free bet up to £10 if one leg of your Football 5 Plus acca lets you down. Pre-match straight line accas only. Odds are 3-1 or greater. 18 plus gambleaware.org.
You may have paid too much tax. If you've spent money on tools, travel or food for work, Rift can help work out what you're owed and get a refund bouncing back to you. In fact, on average, Rift get their customers $3,000 back. Not bad, eh? Let's get the ball rolling. Search Rift Tax Refunds.
I'm like a rubber ball, like a bouncing.
Come on, search Rift Tax Refunds today.
It's fast, it's exhilarating, it's Team Sport, the UK's #1 indoor karting experience. Battle it out at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour and feel the thrill of acceleration as you race to the finish line. Team Sport Karting has over 36 locations. There's a track near you. Save 10% when booking online. Use the code GET10 on the Team Sport website. Verification at team-sport.co.uk.
MyMotorworld.com. Hey car lovers, looking for the perfect gift? Head over to mymotorworld.com and create your own personalised gift pack in just 3 easy steps. 1. Select your favourite car care products from all the top brands. 2. Choose a personalised gift card. 3. Sit back and relax while we pack it and deliver it straight to your door for free when you spend over £25. MyMotorworld.com.
You alright, guys?
I need the
kitchen,
the office,
the lounge,
the living room for a meeting,
for my spin class,
for my live stream, for my game.
I need it to watch the footy.
When everyone's caning the broadband, EE's new Wi-Fi 7 router makes every device work better, even yours.
Hello, guys. And knead the dough like this.
Turn it up, let's go, team!
New Smart Wi-Fi Pro, exclusively from EE.
43.7% UK availability. Smart Hub Pro and Smart Wi-Fi Pro available with selected EE full fibre plans. Terms apply.
And you join us here for the Coral All Kinds of Fans chase. And they're off. And it's Top Hat and Tails taking an early lead, followed by the bloke who's really done his homework. And here come the ladies in enormous hats. Magnificent. But it's the guy who's not sure which jockey's colours are his, who's out in front. And yes, he's won. His mates are telling him now he doesn't believe them. Classic.
Whatever kind of racing fan you are, don't miss the Coral Daily Download every morning from 6 on the Superstar Breakfast on TalkSport with Coral. We're here for it. 18 plus begambleaware.org.
Champions League live on TalkSport with Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Enterprise has vans of all shapes and sizes, so if you've got a plan, we've got a van.
Passion, heartbreak, glory, despair, triumph.
And they're back in the game!
The Champions League live. What a finish on TalkSport.
Who's had a couple of assists in the competition already.
Full of energy, full of ideas. Again, always looking to affect the game, always looking to make something happen.
Xavi Simons has been one of the best players in the Bundesliga.
And a dry ball and hit it right-footed into the top left-hand corner.
He moved out to the left a lot for Leipzig, and so he's happy to roam, happy to pick up those clever little pockets of space.
Simons has punished them emphatically.
Well, let's talk about Leipzig, who take on Liverpool, kick-off in around about 13 minutes. And Xavi Simons in particular is a player I've always admired. I'm amazed he's back in at Leipzig for another year on loan from Paris Saint-Germain. He's even, Alvin Martin, been linked with a move to here at Manchester City, with a view to him being the long-term replacement for Kevin De Bruyne. That's how highly rated Simons is across Europe. But he's chosen to go back to Leipzig for another season on loan, and that front, he's part of that front three, Simons, Šeško and Openda, who, when they click on any given night, any given game, they can be absolutely electric and very, very dangerous.
That's right, Adrian. I think, and they have been known to start off games really quickly, take early leads, so it's something that Liverpool are going to have to be ready for. They're going to have to come out of the blocks really quickly. And we know what it's like with football. If you're not absolutely on it in the league or in the Champions League, in the first 15 minutes, you can give yourself a mountain to climb. I think they did that, and they learnt the lesson, didn't they, Liverpool, against Forest in the Premier League? And they've responded well. They've learned from it, and they've won the next 7 games. So it's a psychological stage that that at this level, a team that's playing regularly now in the Champions League, top 4 in a really tough league, isn't it, the Bundesliga, every year, they're going to be at a level that you know is going to ask questions of you. I think the big thing is that, I think in Champions League games, all throughout the competition, and I'm always fascinated and I always respect it, is that you know when you're against this sort of quality that they are going to open you up now and again. They are going to create a chance. They are going to do things that you think, blimey, that was quality up against me. But you mustn't be daunted by it. You mustn't let it set you back on your heels. You've got to expect it. This is the level you're playing at. And then go on again. Now, if you can minimise it and say, OK, well, I can maybe cut them down to maybe 2 or 3 chances in a game, you have to settle for that. You'd like it to be none. But at this level, very rare do you ever keep a front three like that quiet for 90 minutes.
Yeah, spot on. I think that a lot's been made about Liverpool's start to the season. I said it myself that, yes, they've had a great start, but I think on paper you look at the games and there's tougher tests ahead between now and Christmas. There's going to be some hugely difficult challenges for Liverpool if they are to maintain this run. And I'm looking at it thinking, yeah, they've been away to Man United. Was that really a tough test? No, and if it was, they got through it really comfortably. Chelsea have signed some good players. Arne Slot saying they will be up there despite the criticism of the way the club is run. But I look at this game tonight, and despite the fact Leipzig have lost their 2 Champions League games, the fact that they're defending so well, they've got that attacking trio we've just been talking about. I make this Liverpool's toughest test so far this season, Alvin.
I go along with that, Adrian. I think because they've been there, they've been at this level now for a while. I think with Chelsea, which is probably the biggest victory that they've had so far, Liverpool, and it was a tight victory. I think they're still growing, there's still doubts, and there's still problems that they've got. They're not really, no, if you ask me now, anyone, are Chelsea going to be in with a chance of winning the Premier League? No, so they're playing catch up. So while it was a good performance, and probably, coming into this game, probably the biggest test they've had, I'd agree with you. I think this is a really dangerous game for Liverpool.
Mentioned by Leverkusen drawing away to Brest tonight in the Champions League. One of the early games, Celtic drew 0-0 away to Atalanta. Liverpool, at that start, has actually given them the confidence to go on and tackle tests.
Yeah, I think sometimes things fall into place.
Tests.
Yeah, I think sometimes things fall into place for you, and they seem to be falling into place for Liverpool at the moment. They've got Arsenal on Sunday. They've got, obviously people missing. Saliba obviously is out. There's going to be, Arsenal have got a couple of problems at the moment, so it's maybe not a bad time to go into that game. Then they've got Brighton in 2 games, a League Cup and a Premier League game. And Brighton is a test as well. That's a different type of test, isn't it? Because Liverpool are expected to win them sort of games if they are going to go and really challenge for the title. But as you said, them Champions League game, Real Madrid, Leverkusen, that's top quality. And then you've got Man City and Aston Villa in the Premier League sandwiched either side of that, Adrian. So a proper test coming up for Slot and for Liverpool. And a proper test coming up for Slot and for Liverpool. And I really do hope that they can live up to the pressures that they will bring to. If he has a setback, are they going to respond and then go on another run? Because they've done that with the Forest game. I think they've used the Forest defeat to a real advantage, and that's what all the top teams do. If Man City have a setback, they go on another run. I think that's what Liverpool have to get into their makeup as well. But there's no doubt about it. It's still, I think, a fair gap, Adrian. I think many of us, who think we know what we're talking about, would have Man City way above everybody else in the Premier League. Over the course of a season, we'll find out. They've answered all their questions previously. I think it'd be great for the Premier League to have another winner. And that's me talking in a neutral vein. I really do feel that, if Man City continue to dominate, it won't be good for the Premier League. But look, you've got to make sure that you knock a top-class team like them off. And tonight is a test. Sunday will be a test. And then when they get setbacks, will they react? Will they go on another run? Because I think he tweaked it, didn't he? He got that defeat against Forest, and then the Champions League, he put a really good performance in. 2 days afterwards,
bounced back superbly.
It doused all of them flames that were starting to blow up. And you thought if they'd lost that one, there would have been a lot more questions asked. But credit to him, he's managed that. And do you know what? I'm looking at them warming up on the pitch in the warm up. You can see they're really happy, the Liverpool players. I'm not saying that it's a holiday camp, but you can tell they're enjoying their football. But you only enjoy football, as we all know, when you win.
Yeah, absolutely. You're listening to the Champions League live on TalkSport with Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Enterprise has vans of all shapes and sizes, so if you've got a plan, we've got a van. A quick one on the new format. Top 8 go through, Alvin. Next 16 go to playoffs. Bottom 12 are out. And 16 points probably enough for a top 8 place. 10 points probably enough for a playoff place. And we're all thinking that Villa, with 3 wins out of 3, are more or less there. They're at least going to be guaranteed a playoff place with the games they've got coming up. And I was intrigued that Marco Rose, the Leipzig coach, said that he didn't feel that tonight's game was crucial. He didn't feel that it was a must-win game for them. But I tell you what, 3 defeats out of 3, you're up against it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's just a coach trying to take the pressure off his team, Adrian. And Villa, it's incredible, isn't it? He's breaking records all over the place. And I think the football that they're playing is fantastic. The new format, Adrian, am I for it? I think a lot of us will decide. I look upon it as it's like getting a new phone, and you think, I'm not too sure about this. I can't figure it out. And you've got to wait, and it takes you maybe a month or 2 to get used to it. That's the way I'm looking at it at the moment. But we shall see. At the end of the season, we'll all vote, and whether we've liked it or we haven't liked it. But it's certainly, it's freshened it up. Did it need to be freshened up to that degree? Not so sure.
I got a new phone 3 years ago. I still can't work it out, mate. So maths was never my strong point. So this Champions League format so far, my jury's still out, but I'm okay with it. Aston Villa fans are absolutely loving it. We can tell you that. Live show here at the Etihad. Remember, this game is live on TalkSport 2, City against Sparta Prague. We'll throw you over to our commentary team for Leipzig, Liverpool in just a moment. We've got National League games as well. Goals have gone in. Hartlepool 1-0 up away to Altrincham. Woking lead at Solihull Moors by a goal to 0 as well. We'll keep you in touch with the Championship games this evening as well. Manchester City about to get underway, about to come out here at the Etihad. That's live on TalkSport 2. I'll keep you updated with this game, City against Sparta Prague, on TalkSport as well. Well, I'll tell you what, it's commentary on Champions League on TalkSport. Liverpool aiming to make it 3 wins out of 3, and the players have yet to get a point. It's Leipzig against Liverpool. It's live on TalkSport with former England centre-half Alvin Martin alongside your commentator Joe Shannon.
Thank you, Adrian. Good evening to you. Teams in the tunnel in Leipzig. Arne Slot has led Liverpool to their best start to a season since the early 90s, and with that has come even greater focus. A run of fixtures that began impressively against Chelsea on Sunday. If that was the result of the Slot era so far, then what's to come over the next 11 games could be even more exciting for Liverpool fans. Many are already starting to wonder whether this season could be even better than they ever imagined. A capacity crowd at the Red Bull Arena. Arne Slot, with his dark overcoat on, takes his seat in the dugout, and the two teams line up either side of the halfway line. Liverpool all in red tonight. They've got the black and white training jackets on as the two sets of players are presented to the crowd, and the Champions League anthem rings around the background. Of course, Liverpool players are so used to this stage of competition, as are Leipzig, who've started very well in the Bundesliga so far this season, though they are yet to pick up a point in Champions League competition. How confident are you, Alvin Martin, that Liverpool will get yet another victory tonight?
Well, I think at this level, don't need to be overconfident. You've just said it then. Two supremely experienced sides at Champions League level. So it's a test for. Obviously, the onus is on the home team to go for it a bit more, and that might suit Liverpool. But look, I think we've spoken about it. When you're on the sort of run that Liverpool moment, 10, 11 wins, you've got to feel ultimately confident as a fan and as a player.
Let's bring you the two sides. Liverpool with Keller goal, Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Konate and Tsimikas at the back in for Andy Robertson, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai and McAllister, who is back fully fit after illness. He replaces Curtis Jones in midfield. Salah, Gakpo, Nunez is in for the injured Diogo Jota up front. The Liverpool bench, Jarosz and Davis, the goalkeepers, Leone, Jones, Robertson, Quansah, Gomez, Morton, Endo and Diaz. For Leipzig, she is in goal. Former Liverpool goalkeeper, Trauder, the captain, Lukaba and Henriks. Only change from the weekend in at left back, Haidara, Vermeeren and Nusa across the middle. And the goal-scoring trio up front of Šeško and Simons, either side of Openda. It is a relatively chilly night. It's Germany, the floodlights are on. Leipzig all in white with red trim. And Virgil van Dijk just exchanging the pennants with the Leipzig captain Willi Orban on the halfway line. Sandro Scherer of Germany is the referee, and it's Germany is the next stop in Liverpool's latest European campaign. The club with Britain's finest history in European competition continue the quest for a 7th Champions League title if they win in Leipzig tonight, and it will be 3 wins from 3.
Nunez has been cleared away. Now back in the back 4 here. Half of the centre circle. Step forward again for Simons. Released here. Nunez has been cleared away. Now back in the back 4 here. A chance on the edge of the box, decides not to shoot, hesitant, and gives the ball away to Alexander-Arnold. Really should have done better there. Continues his run, stopped eventually by Zoboslai, turns it in field. Simons helps it on to a quick 1-2 in the middle with Šeško. Here's Vermeeren. Back into the defensive half of the centre circle. Step forward again for Simons. Released here for Haidara. Hits it over the top, and it's going to be marshalled back to Kelleher, who doesn't even need to pick this one up. There's nobody around piling the pressure on here. Remember, you can get in touch with us here at Flash Score as well. Played across the box to the left hand side. Here's Likiba. Nice chip forward. The header though is won by Konate. Flipped back by Likiba again. Ball over the top and a glancing header back to Kelleher from Alexander-Arnold. Down the left-hand side, and can't keep that one in play Gakpo. He gets his head to it, but only got it back out of play. Leipzig on the ball on the right-hand side. It's played forward and flicked out for a Liverpool throw. Good pressure there from Liverpool to force the error. Here's Van Dijk, receives the throw in, plays it forward towards the halfway line. Good run from Gravenberch, lays the ball off for Szoboszlai, 30 yards from goal. Plays it down the right hand side. Mo Salah stops, puts it on his favoured left foot, looks to put it in, it's been deflected away. Picked up by Alexander-Arnold, takes too many touches, dispossessed. And Xavi. Canate once more. Now with Kelleher. Canate chips it down the right hand side. Salah with a heavy touch gives the ball away. Loose ball now picked up by Hadara. Down the left hand side with Simons once more. Cuts it in on the right, chips it in, free header, but it's straight at Kelleher. And really I think Sesko knows he should have done better with that. Releases the ball, keeps it by his feet. Plays it to the right hand side for Canate, back to Kelleher. And now on the left hand side for Van Dijk. Again, good pressure there from Leipzig. They want to take the game to Liverpool. And that's a poor ball from Szoboszlai. He's managed to get a touch on it and win the foul. It's what we call a suicide ball. And it has also drawn a yellow card for Lakiba. So early in the game for you've got a feel for it. There's a loose ball there, he's gone for it. Szoboszlai's just rolled his body really quickly and really cleverly to get the ball and win the foul. His body on the line there for Liverpool. Free kick's taken, it's low, it's out to Salah on the right hand side. Quick 1-2 with Alexander-Arnold. Back to Canate, he's in the right back position here. Just two at the back for Liverpool as they press forward. It's now played back to Kelleher. Short now to Van Dijk. Liverpool possession because this press is coming again fiercely from Red Bull. Here's Canate forward to Szoboszlai, dispossessed, and again it's a good little spring forward. They've lost the ball relatively quickly this time, but they keep winning the ball back from Liverpool quite high up the pitch, advanced positions. Here's Alexander-Arnold forward to Gravenberch, stops and plays it back to Kelleher. Now short to Van Dijk. Just walking with the ball here, Van Dijk, waiting for somebody to blink first. Plays it forward here to Salah. Slips it in from the right hand side for Nunez, who wins the corner. He was going to go out for a goal kick and he did well to hit it in off all. Is right on the back post, trying to be an inch, I think, behind the goalkeeper. Sesko had the header not too long ago, a free header as well. He scored in all three of RB Leipzig's goals in the UEFA Champions League so far this season. He's back to defend this one as well. Ball is set by Tsimikas. Swinging corner from his near side. The linesman just asked him to hold off for a second while the referee has a conversation in the box with one of the two players, Van Dijk and Geertruida. Being spoken to at the moment. Feeling a bit of tussle in the box. Signal goes up. Turned into the box, it's headed away in the 6-yard area and it's hacked away at the edge of the centre circle. Plays it short to Van Dijk, swings it out to the left hand side. Here's Gakpo, being held off by Gertruda at the moment. Gets the ball through. It's a clever touch from Simicast. Lofts it over to the far side. Pretty high. And it's headed away at the back post before Mo Salah can get there. Only half cleared. Here's Trent Alexander-Arnold trying to rekindle the ball. It's been blocked again, and now Red Bull can come forward. It's a long ball trying to catch Liverpool out as they flat foot back, but Van Dijk gets there. It's turned out now on the left hand side. Here's Szoboszlai down the left further. That's a lovely 1-2. All the defenders done really well, swept in, saw the danger and got the ball away. Now here's Gakpo again, wins it back for Liverpool. It's back with Van Dijk. Van Dijk short to Simicast. Down the left hand side again. Here's Gravenberch, midway through the half, releases the ball short. It's played back now towards the halfway line, midway down the side. Here's Van Dijk. Down the left hand side, quick 1-2, Simicast. Another long ball forward here from Liverpool. They've won another foul. And a yellow card. In fact, he's given it for a dive. He's given a yellow card to McAllister for simulation for the dive. Nunez can't help but laugh. McAllister's not happy. You see the replay here. It's not a dive at all. There's definitely contact from Orban. If anything, he dives to get out of the way of the knee to try and minimise the contact, but it's a foul. And that's a bad mistake from the referee. Liverpool come forward with the ball as we re-enter play. Here is McAllister with a point to prove. Plays it short for Szoboszlai. Has to improvise, does well. Ball is not picked up by a teammate, and now a chance maybe for a counter-attack led by Simons here. It's been held off by Szoboszlai. Plays it in field. Here's Hadara. Now with Vermeer. And that's a risky ball back, very nearly snuck away by Mo Salah, couldn't quite get there. And Red Bull come forward again to ball up to the edge of the box, and Konate's done really well there to marshal it out for the goal kick. Oh my word, they've given a corner. That's two seemingly howlers of decisions there from the officials within the space of a minute. Konate, oh no, I don't know, you know. Konate really protested, and on first glance I thought it was a goal kick. There's a touch there. Not sure if it was the very last touch, but there was definitely contact with Konate's boots. Keep hold of the ball primarily because they know giving the ball away here could be very dangerous indeed. It's laid off to the edge of the box, and it's a very cleanly struck half volley, and it was going right in the bottom corner, but Kelleher was level to it, showing once again why he deserves more regular football. Really clever cutback. It was just met on the edge of the D. It was the first time swing at the ball on the half volley. From Leipzig again. That's a nice ball, slipped through the defence, and they've split them. It was cut back towards the penalty spot, and Simons didn't register that, and he went and that was a decent chance for Leipzig. It's Konate down the right hand side with Szoboszlai. Back to Alexander-Arnold. Now here's Gravenberch. Ball to the halfway line. Alexander-Arnold again. It's now with Szoboszlai on the right hand side. Plays it in short for Gravenberch. He realises he's got two men on him. Plays it back. Now Konate. There's Van Dijk. Simicast. Gravenberch turns his man beautifully, chips it over, headed away at the back. Good header away as well by Orban. And he's back in the Liverpool half is Van Dijk. As it's to Alexander-Arnold to the right. It's a long ball over the top, and the keeper's out to level to it. Lukiba. Orban. On the right hand side now with Getrida. 1-2 at the back, and Liverpool pressing forward well. Liverpool have had 65% of the possession so far, but no attempts. There's been 3 from Leipzig. Yellow card apiece as well, of course. 15 minutes gone. There's Canate. Manchester City already 1-0 up against Sparta Prague. We will keep you updated, of course, with results and goals as they go in elsewhere across the Champions League. The earlier kickoffs, it finished Atalanta 0, Celtic 0, Brest 1, Leverkusen 1. There's goals in quite a few of the 8 o'clock kickoffs. It's Atletico 1, Lille 0, Barcelona 1, Bayern Munich 0. Having a torrid time of it at the moment in the Champions League. Benfica 0, Feyenoord 1. Goalless in the other 2 games we've not mentioned yet. RB Salzburg and Dinamo Zagreb. And the boys into Milan. And Leipzig played some brave football against Liverpool. They've given it a go. Not happy sitting back. Trying to draw Liverpool out. They've countered well. A couple of half chances. There come Leipzig. He's played short. Simon's just inside the box. He's got 4 Liverpool men on him here, and he is relentlessly moving with the ball. Eventually loses it, but he held on to it for a fair length of time there, given the circumstances. The ball recycled to the right hand side of the box here as RB continue to press forward, and there's a tame effort at goal from a tight angle against Kelleher. It's a comfortable save for the Liverpool keeper at the near post. Here's Canate. Gets it forward on the halfway line. Salah gets there, chips it over. Gakpo tries to take it down. He has done the second time of asking. Gets behind Getrida, puts the ball in. It was a dangerous looking ball initially. Headed away at the back by Lukiba. Goofed long just to get rid of the danger for now. Sesko will run onto this. Canate marshals it for Kelleher. It's a really weak header, and Sesko's managed to keep it in play and will try and lob the goal. Oh, it's very nearly got in, you know. He didn't go for the lob in the end. He actually went for the whip round him, and it's just wide of the far post. But he did so well there, Sesko. So many players would rush it and snatch at the chance. But he stayed composed. He took a touch, had a look, took a second touch, and he had beaten the keeper. Even taking his time with it, he'd beaten him. Just didn't quite get enough bend on the ball. But a brave attempt is Szoboszlai. Now Mo Salah on the right hand side. Getting towards the box, on the edge of the box. It's been stopped by Hadara and cleared away. And Liverpool pressing to try and win it back, and they forced an error here, and it's in the box on the right hand side. Mo Salah at the near post, just wide. Wasn't the most enticing of opportunities and openings for Mo Salah, but he decided to give it a go anyway. I think it's good defending personally. Lukiba, if you look at where he stood, it's not possible for Mo Salah to hit it on target at the near post. And he tries to bend it past him, can't do it, and it's gone wide. 20 minutes gone. RB Leipzig 0, Liverpool 0. Just a reminder of how the Champions League table looks as well. With the new format, Aston Villa, top of the tree, the only team to record 3 victories out of 3 so far. Liverpool, should they of course win here, will match that. There's quite a few teams in the same situation at the 8 o'clock kickoffs that have won 2 out of 2 and go into game day 3 this evening. Liverpool need to win by a 2-goal margin to go joint top on points and goal difference. A 3-goal win will see them go above Aston Villa. For RB Leipzig, 2 defeats and a -2 goal difference as they come into this one. Throwing here for Leipzig on the far side, just in front of Arne Slot's dugout. Through the half, it's thrown towards the edge of the box and cleared away by Tsimikas. Headed back by the right back. Liverpool still in possession for now. Bayern Munich have equalised away at Barcelona. Takes it out of the relegation zone. Is Van Dijk. So for a throw on his near side, halfway through the first half, and still goalless. Another foul there. It's not a great one. Gakpo rolling around in some pain here. Another yellow card is shown. It's Geertruida this time. 2 of the back 4 on yellow cards now for RB Leipzig. Back up now, we're able to resume play. Liverpool will restart us after the free kick. Here's Van Dijk, brings the ball back to Liverpool, plays it down the left-hand side. Gakpo walking pace, waiting for teammates to join him. And back to McAllister. Van Dijk again, McAllister on the left-hand side. Gakpo midway through the half. Still going here, Gakpo. Plays it off for Szoboszlai. And back with Gakpo again. Chipped ball over for Mo Salah, misjudges the flight of that one, and it comes out for a goal, for a throw-in rather. Leipzig looking to try and counter-attack here. Konate, the brick wall that stops them. So back to Kelleher. It's it Longwood central. Flipped on by Nunez. The header goes straight into an opposition player. The ball comes forward and splits the defence, and it's a rocket into the top corner. The flag is up for offside. He did look to be in a lot of space, and the flag was up very quickly to halt the celebrations. And it's another splitting ball. Yeah, he's a good couple of yards offside. A lovely finish. Definitely offside. With more pass accuracy, more passes completed, more possession. Not doing much with it, but have made more of the chances. Here's Gertruda. Play back to the goalkeeper. Ball picks up on the edge of the box. Here's McAllister. Sidesteps the challenge. Plays it across to the left-hand side. That's a nice touch on from Tsimikas. And now Gakpo back into Tsimikas. Lovely ball down the middle. Into Mo Salah. Heads it to the back post. He's been turned in by Diaz at the back. It's Nunez, in fact, who's put it in. And Liverpool have taken the lead. Some muted celebrations on the bench. I'm not sure if they're concerned it might not count. The celebrations have continued on the pitch, though. We'll watch this back and make sure. It's a brilliant ball in by Tsimikas. Salah nods it across goal. And Nunez is there to make sure at the back post. It all looks okay to me. It all looks onside. And Liverpool have taken the lead. It's RB Leipzig 0, Liverpool 1. So back underway. Well, RB Leipzig going into this game had led in both of their Champions League games before today and went on to lose them both. So the fact they've gone behind might actually be a good thing for them. Alexander Arnold. It's a good ball down the right hand side. Here's Van Dijk. Mr. Konate. Liverpool back underway. That's Van Dijk again. On to Gravenberch. Gravenberch. Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely ball, swung out to the left-hand side. Gakpo takes the touchdown, bears down on the edge of the box, outside of the boot, in. Oh, it's a lovely header, it's a lovely save as well. Nunez rose incredibly high in the 6-yard box to meet that one. Heads it straight at the goalkeeper, who flicks it over the bar. It's a lovely outside of the boot ball in. It just dips nicely for Nunez to meet it. It's a brilliant save from Glasgow. Corner comes in, headed away, flicked back into the box, but that's looped way too high and it's an easy gather by the goalkeeper. Gets it long, gets it quick, trying to start the counter-attack. Alexander-Arnold defending it, is clipped, and it's a free kick to Liverpool. Taking Liverpool again, ball down the left-hand side. It's Gakpo, gets into the box, looks to cut it back. It's been deflected. It actually goes to the hands of the goalkeeper. Has to keep it in instead of going out for a corner. Gakpo makes the ball off to Simicas. It's back down the line to Gakpo, looks to turn it in. It's been blocked back towards the goalkeeper, who gathers comfortably. Comes in, it's a deep one, it's a good header, oh, it's flicked over the bar. That's another really good save from the goalkeeper. Tsimikas with the delivery in from the corner. Van Dijk with the header from close range, and it's a reflex tip over by Galassi, who's in top form today. Could be 3 or 4-0 by now, but for him. Corner comes in again, looking for Van Dijk once more. It's headed away. Tsimikas will pick it up, play it back towards the halfway line. Here's Alexander-Arnold. It's a quick 1-2 with Tsimikas. Down the left-hand side. Here's Gakpo. Szoboszlai. Callister. With Tsimikas, swings it down the left. Well, Liverpool wants a penalty here for Nunez going down. The referee's waved it away and said it's a goal kick. Nunez is not happy about that. VAR will check it, of course. Nunez going for the ball. He gets there first. The defender is their contact. There is contact. I think this is going to be a penalty, you know. No penalty. I think that's a harsh decision. Yeah, just talking to the referee right now. Saying I got the ball. The referee's not interested. It's Canate. Barcelona have retaken the lead against Bayern Munich. It's 2-1. Feyenoord have doubled their lead against Benfica. 2-0 there. Actually, where elsewhere across the Champions League. And Liverpool, as it stands, are second in the Champions League table, joint on points with Aston Villa. Just behind on goal difference. Villa's is +6, Liverpool +5. At times get a couple of goals here and swings it back in their favour. Looking as well, everybody behind Liverpool on 7 points has played 3 games already, or are already winning. There's only them and Villa that haven't dropped points. Aston Villa, absolute dreamland. Down to 3 to start the Champions League campaign. There's Mo Salah. It's the ball nicely chipped it over the top. It's a really nice ball, and the goalkeeper was off the line quickly to get there ahead of Gagpo. That was a clever one. It was certainly worth a try. Here come Leipzig. It's into the Liverpool box. It's laid off. It's Fedara. 1-2 with Amira. Hendricks. On the left hand side with Simons. Gets to the edge of the box. Lays it off. Goes down. Referee's not interested in the bouncing volley is gathered by Keller. Here's Canate. 1-2 with Thomas line. So Alexander Arnold. Thomas line. He's into the box. Oh, Gagpo's met it. It's into the side netting. Wasn't a bad effort. Defended it well to try and pull him off. The final minutes of the first half. Here's Keller. Shoots out to the right hand side. Alexander Arnold flicks it onto Soboslai. Back to Alexander Arnold. Just to try and get through the defence. It's been turned away. And taken quickly. Time to Kutrida. Slips it forward. It's out of play for a goal kick, and that is the half-time whistle. At the break, it's RB Leipzig 0.
Jackson.
but they've been solid as well. I think the balance between the two, as we spoke about before the game, is about right, Joe. It's about right. You know, I think they've got enough dimension to their play, but it's based on a sound defence.
Liverpool with that trip to Arsenal. To come in the Premier League on Sunday, another hotly anticipated game. And of course, the Sunday session on Talks will keep you up to date with all of the goals as they go in from the Premier League on Sunday, as in every Sunday afternoon. Then Liverpool with back-to-back games against Brighton away and then at home. The away game is the fourth round of the League Cup before returns to Anfield with Labour Leverkusen. Liverpool on the attack. Lovely ball. Wide to the right by Gakpo to find Salah. Attacking the edge of the penalty. Let's get a Adrian Durham.
This one does count. City 2, Sparta Prague 0. Erling Haaland had just missed a sitter with his head, planted it straight at the keeper. He's now scored an absolute beauty. He's a giant of a man. He's got himself into an acrobatic position. Around the penalty spot, maybe 7 or 8 yards out, left foot, just hooks it around past the keeper. It's brilliant from Haaland. It's City, Sparta Prague 0.
Well, he can do it all, can't he? Continues on TalkSport 2. Best way to be across all the action, particularly on these Champions League, the European nights. We've got another European night for you with Europa League and Conference League action tomorrow on the network. Is just to download our free TalkSport app. 1-0 Liverpool lead here. Liverpool now with Diaz, their number 7, 30 yards out. Thought about shooting momentarily. Plenty of white shirts between him and the goal. Liverpool elects just to keep calm. Simicast out to the corner of the penalty area where Cody Gakpo's waiting. Just over 20 minutes to go. McAllister square to Szoboszlai, back to McAllister, lovely ball turned into the path of McAllister. Again by Szoboszlai, McAllister places it off the woodwork. Lovely football between Szoboszlai and McAllister in the tightest of areas. We saw the deftest of touches, a 1-2 back and forth, little rolled with the lower part of his foot by Szoboszlai. Into the path of McAllister, tried to curl that into the top corner, and it's hit the crossbar and still just 1-0 Liverpool.
A little triangle of red shirts all on the edge of the Leipzig penalty area. And there's no other words for it than world class football. The only thing that was missing was the finish. He nearly had it, didn't he? He nearly had it, but that
to Liverpool's confidence under Arne Slot. But it is only 1-0, despite Liverpool dominating. Benfica 1, Feyenoord 2 in the Champions League. For Benfica. Commentary on TalkSport tomorrow night comes from the Europa League. It's Fenerbahce, Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahce against Manchester United. As Mourinho, his former club, Sonny Woking won in the National League as the latest score. Ball in by Simons, gathered easily by Kevin Kelleher. And Leipzig are going to make a triple change shortly.
But he's got to do something, Mark Rose. You know, at the moment his team look absolutely out on their feet. They look like bereft of ideas, and Liverpool are looking so comfortable. But it's still only 1-0. You know, I think the only thing about the affair so far with 20 minutes to go is that they should be at least 2 or 3 up, and they're not. So the game's still very much there for Leipzig.
On the halfway line is Xavi Simons. Dinked up the middle, intercepted on his chest by Konate, who's then lost it. Simons into the area. Away. He's made it square. Šeško forces it. Rebound is side. Far deflection. It'll be a corner to RB Leipzig. Big chance for the home team. Šeško clear, and Kelleher stood up to the challenge, made a terrific save.
Well, he hasn't had to do too much tonight, Kelleher, because that man in front of him, Konate, has been outstanding up to that point. But it was a big mistake by Konate. But when you make a mistake, You need one of your teammates to help you out. That's exactly what Kelleher does. Makes a good save with his feet. I said to you, I think he's a terrific goalkeeper. This is a sign of a keeper that has that much. To do, but when he was asked the question, he had an answer.
Top class, Keevin. Kelleher, corner taken short for Leipzig, away from Henriks, who couldn't reach it on the stretch. Luca Bakker is steered the ball back out wide to the far side of the field, and now here comes dribbling into the penalty area, hard blocked by McAllister, deflected effort, tipped over by Kelleher. Flying save from the Liverpool goalkeeper, who suddenly has been called into action, and again, Simons has been caught, I think, on the follow-through shot, but Kelleher turns it over, and Liverpool's lead does really look narrow at this point.
Well, again, it's a moment. I think what makes this a very great save to Nick. She sends it swirling over Kelleher, so he has to adjust his feet at the last second and get a hand, flick it over the bar, which he does superbly.
Of course. There have been rumours about Kelleher's future. He'd be a number one anywhere else in the Premier League, but he is getting a run of games. Will continue to do so with Addison out injured. Once again, he's proving as his duty. Corner to Leipzig, 7 minutes to go on Talk Sport. Liverpool 1-0 up. Kelleher has made 2 great saves in quick succession. Corner headed away at the near post. It's dropped to Haidara, edge of the D with a rising drive. And that is flashed high over the top of the crossbar and into the stand.
Up to this point, 73 minutes has gone, Joe, and we've seen there. Liverpool really well, up to high standard, and like I said, the one disappointing thing is that they're only 1-0 up. If they do get something out of this, Leipzig, they'd be very lucky, because on another night they could have been 3-0 down, but I think they're going to make changes now. The crowd have lifted. They've had a couple of saves from Kelleher, which has given them a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. So the game is a critical moment now. We've just coming up to 15 minutes to go.
Sheshko, Hertrauder and Vermeeren go off. Baumgartner, Bitshiabu and Campbell, who has been at Leipzig for a number of years, are the 3 to come on. And maybe the only surprise from a Leipzig perspective is that those changes weren't made a little bit earlier. I think Liverpool change themselves very shortly. I can see Curtis Jones, Andy Robertson and Joe Gomez stripped and ready to go, all in red. Off comes Trent Alexander-Arnold, and also leaving the field.
They'll round up all the goals for you very shortly, but that is the full-time score. Middlesbrough beating Sheffield United 1-0 as well. We'll be off to the Riverside very shortly, but Alvin Martin, Joe's absolutely right with the top of the Champions League, new format league, top 3 English sides, and the only 2 with 100% records after 3 games of Villa and Liverpool. And look at Liverpool's performance today, and you could say that Lewis Openda, if he knew the offside law, might possibly have scored for Leipzig, but their keeper had an absolute worldie today. I mean, he's pulled off save after save after save. Otherwise, Liverpool would have been completely and utterly comfortable in terms of the scoreline.
Well, I was very impressed with the performance from start to finish, Adrian. Liverpool were outstanding tonight. You can level any form of criticism against them, is that they should have had more than the 1 goal to show for it. That's superiority, but they're improving all the time. I think this is as good as I've seen them play for a long time. It was an all-round performance. It was a performance that had defensive stubbornness. It was a performance that had technique and attacking intent all the way through it. The balance between defence and attack was more or less perfect. You talk about Gulashi, I tell you what, Kelleher, when he had to, made 3 great saves, but the game should have been out of reach before he had to make them saves.
Absolutely right, and there was such good football with it as well from Liverpool. I mean, the goal was a case in point. Great move, 1-2 down the left. Tsimikas, cross comes in, Salah's header, Nunez touches it home. It won't matter, but that's the winning goal. It doesn't matter who scores it, that's the winning goal. But there were so many other examples of some great football from Liverpool.
I think the important thing tonight, I think from the coach's point of view, is that they went 1-0 up. They should have been more than 1-0 up, but with 15 minutes to go, Adrian, you felt that they were going to get a second. You didn't feel that Leipzig were going to pin them back, take chances, throw the ball in, and then Liverpool, as they have done in the past, give teams a chance to come back They intelligence and a know-how how to finish the game off, and I think that was important.
Do you think Alexis McAllister is all right?
I'll tell you what, Mrs. McAllister will be hoping so. I'll tell you, they'd be more upset, not so much about the, where he took the ball and a full. Help, but I think it's a card he got in the first half, and he had to play the rest of the game on a yellow card, and he did that ever so well. There was never. Really a moment when I thought, is that a yellow, or is he going to go for a ball that he can't get to? That was down to the referee. I thought the referee was poor really tonight.
Well, he didn't get a red card. He's got a couple of red things, I can tell you that. That was